We didn't eat no food in DC. So I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. We spent $11.95. The customer service.
Mama sauce and chicken?
Yeah, mama sauce.
$11.95.
Perfect, thank you.
It's hood. We out here. We outside for real. It was extremely quick. It took 3 minutes. We ordered it exactly how people told us to. 5 wings, salt, pepper, fried hard, mumbo sauce on everything. I'm gonna show you everything I got and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 to 10. I forgot to mention, this is what they call curry out. I'm saying it right?
Curry out.
Curry out. They don't say carry out. Curry out. So we got curry out. Wings, salt, pepper, mumbo sauce, and fried rice. Just the rice by itself. It's just rice. Man, I ain't had that in years. That's nostalgic almost. Being from Detroit, this is exactly what we ate as a kid. That's fried rice. 7.6 out of 10. This is the mumbo sauce covered wing. When I say covered, and it's hot too. Now, I've never had mumbo sauce before, but the food in this bag is from a place I've heard about it my whole life. It tastes like old school sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's. Yeah, it tastes like sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's.
You got brown sweet and sour sauce?
Yeah, it tastes like sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's mixed with a little bit of ketchup. I thought it was gonna be like more like a mild sauce from Chicago. This ain't nothing like mild sauce. It's like almost like a sweet and sour duck sauce. 8.6 out of 10. Yeah, especially if you in the hood, $11, $12, gonna get you a full meal. Yeah, I get it. Hello. 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 Man, we get full, man.
We gotta make sure you get the right thing, man. So you this is a real good curry out, man.
We have wings, salt, pepper, and extra sauce.
Oh yeah.
Everything. So it's fire.
That was so nice. All right.
Heard about it my whole life.
All right, so real quick, I did see people, of course, people who were not from the DMV saying, why would y'all send him to a hood jump? Ladies and gentlemen, I know when you from out of town, you run to the park, you hear niggas talk about Rose Ball and all these other weird ass fucking places that you fucking out of town motherfuckers run and go do. Listen to what I'm telling you. A real DMV experience is carry out food. I don't care if we talking about shit that people actually grew up on. It's not if you are actually from the DMV, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you have ate carry out more than you probably ate McDonald's. So
that's a stretch.
Is that a good thing? Like, cause he be going and trying different restaurants and like.
But that's our shit. You can't you kind of can't. And I get it because people was mad. Like he asked y'all to send them to black restaurants and y'all send them to the carry out. I mean, I get it. And listen to what I'm saying. And y'all not gonna find a more black power nigga than me. I'm not gonna go as far as Dr. Umar, but this is as close as you're gonna get. I get what people were saying, but this to me would be lying to myself if I would have got mad that he went to a carryout instead of going to some fucking Carolina Kitchen.
Yeah, no, because the DMV is known for mumbo sauce. So you would have to, if you were supposed to be a food tester, yeah, I would have to say that. Because that's what you're known for. That's like going to Baltimore and not tasting the crab cake or any type of seafood. You know what I'm saying? Like DC is known for mumbo sauce. I'd be pissed off if you went to a restaurant and got mumbo sauce.
Nigga, listen, again, I'm not gonna shit on the name of the brand, but even that mumbo sauce that they sell in stores, bro, that ain't mumbo sauce.
But people would think that though.
And let's be clear, he had the red shit. And this is what I'm saying. And this is why I say you could not have him go nowhere else and have a viral video than this, because dog, and think about it, in the DMV, we argue what mumbo sauce is better, the dark shit that look like barbecue sauce or the bright red shit. And you know the dark shit is kind of like you in a better neighborhood. The bright red shit, you in the hood. But those are conversations that we have. So that's why I'm like, it's no way in hell you could have wanted him to go nowhere else. How? Like, what's the food? Like, what we gonna say? Go to Ben's Chili Bowl? Like, how many times you ate that shit? I didn't live here my whole life. I never got nothing from there.
I've had it. It's not. I don't like it. It's not always cracked up.
But listen to what I'm saying. But you can. But I'm almost 100% positive you can firmly stand by having some carryout.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's just like carryout. Like really. Like he went all these other places. I mean, I get it. I understand it. But it's like he went all these other places.
But listen what I'm saying. Think about it. But just think about it.
If you go anywhere else, like if you went to like Chicago, what you gonna tell them? He need to find a deep dish pizza, right?
No, old people in Chicago say go to Harold's. It's a chicken spot. All the rappers from fucking Chicago, they don't rap about pizza, they rap about Harold's. The same thing as chicken. So, but my thing, but just think about it. Just off the top of your head, I don't. Because what other restaurant would you? What? Not even just a restaurant. What would be?
What is a staple restaurant in this area?
But I mean, I like DC, Baltimore, like they known for like this area is known for crabs and stuff like that.
But that's
right?
more of a Baltimore thing. No, that's what I'm saying. So if we was in Baltimore, yes. But in DC, what would be your staple for a restaurant? Because I feel like everything else is like a chain. Like they have that somewhere else, like a Del Frisco's or whatever the case. They have that, they have that other places. So what would you say is a staple for DC?
And the reason why I was about to say you kind of can't say seafood because everybody else cook their own seafood. Like, yeah, we all in the DMV area, everybody eat crab. It's a seafood thing, but you go home and cook that shit. So what will be the go-to seafood spot? You could say, oh, where you go get some live crabs? Then he out of town. Where the fuck you even gonna cook them at?
No, but you do got some spots where you got some good. You can get some good shit.
No, but but my whole point of it is, what's the argument spot? Like niggas have debated the carryout. Niggas debate carryouts, and if you from the hood, you debate. If you'd have been around enough hoods, niggas will argue the best carryout in Landover is the joint. What's that? The fucking Lucky Star joint. So it's just like niggas got. That's what I'm saying. Like I couldn't tell you no other restaurant or no other brand of food that I could firmly stand by
for him to try
besides carryout.
Because if you went to Philly, what would you say?
They know for their steak and cheese.
But then
and guess what? But the sad thing is, for most Philly people, even if you out of towners, they gonna always be like Max's or Ishkabibbles or whatever the fuck that. Because those are the two things that you as an out of towner. Those are the first two places people always say, and those are the two places that people from there kind of be like. They may have their own local junk, but kind of if I'm just leaning to some tourism shit, most Philly people be like, yeah, cool, just pick one of those. So I don't know, like realistically, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I couldn't sit here and say what's another DC staple, DMV staple in food that you can sit here and say everybody can sit here and say they had before.
Well, that's true. That's you got. Yeah, that's right. I understand that.
So that'd be my only thing. So shout out to Keith Lee for that. I get it. Like I said, I understand people was mad because it ain't no.
Ask you if you was running that, you cutting people off and start making them pay. How long you gonna let that shit rock?
What, them Chinese? Come on, bro. It's Chinese people.
How are you gonna let that shit rock?
Nigga, they let that shit rock until he pulled off. Fuck you think, nigga, they don't got no social media. You think, and they in the fucking hood. You think they give a fuck about what he talking about? Nigga, whoever was in there right then and there, that was it. And nigga, the next fucking people who called their carryout order in or came in there after he pulled off, nigga, they charged theirs. You're crazy as shit. They behind a bulletproof glass. What he was gonna do? Fuck, you gonna M&A fight that goddamn bulletproof glass? Like, nigga, yeah, it's a dub for you, dog.